Comparison can be one of the most emotionally lethal traps that we can find ourselves in. Dr. Crystal Connor is here to share how we can stop those unhealthy comparisons and use other people's experiences to inspire us. Welcome, Crystal. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to talk about this. As the mom of two teenagers myself, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I think it's so timely and so important. I'm a mother myself, and I think that it's all too common nowadays that teens and kids are comparing themselves to others. And I want to talk about why do you think that it's so easy that this is happening more and more?
You know what? I really believe that it's happening more and more because we have so much access to everybody's daily personal life through social media and through the internet. And we have this natural human tendency to want to be accepted and to want to be a part of a group, and especially kids and teens. So what happens is we take all of this information and then we measure ourselves up, and that's how comparison really starts.
Right. So those are kind of the origins, and it's so prevalent. But it's a no-win situation ultimately, right? That's the important message.
Definitely.
Why is comparison no-win?
Definitely. There are a lot of reasons, but three in particular that I believe are: one, it's not a fair playing ground. We all know, especially as adults, we know that people present their best face forward. And so it's likely that your child, or even, us as adults, we're comparing what we consider to be not the best parts of ourselves to the best presented part that somebody else brings forward. The second reason I think it's no win is because a lot of times that will create this need to either underestimate who you are or over-exaggerate who you are. So it can lead kids to think that they're just not good enough. They're not good at anything, or the opposite of that. And you have some kids that are like, I'm the best at everything. Nobody's better than me. And that's a no-win situation because what it does is creates this need to perform.
Right.
And I think we all know adults who spend their whole lives being on. And we want our kids to feel good about who they are and not feel like they have to perform in order to be accepted.
That's so important. I agree. Wise words. Well, let's talk about when we catch ourselves going down that rabbit hole or going down the comparison route. What are some tips that we can do to avoid that? Because that's toxic, right?
It's toxic. And I love tips. So I have 4 that I think are really helpful. And the first is just a lifelong amazing habit, and that is being able to catch your thoughts. So often we walk around and we're not even paying attention to what we're thinking about. But if you can catch yourself before you start going down that comparison spiral, you're so much better off. And noticing that is so important. The second thing is what I call face the facts. And it's a little tough love, but in a world with over 7 billion people, somebody's better at math than you. Somebody's smarter than you. Somebody may be better at whatever it is that you do, but that doesn't take away from who you are and your uniqueness and all the amazing things about you. Mm-hmm. The third thing that I like to do is create what I call a success Rolodex. And I know that ages me because kids don't know what a Rolodex is, but
I love that term.
Right, that term is a little antiquated, but it's basically creating a list of all of the things that make you amazing and wonderful, and the things that you're good at, and the successes that you've had that make you you, so that you're not focused on what everybody else is doing, but you're focused on, how can I be the best me? How can I be better at this?
Crystal, I'm so sorry to cut this short. I feel like we could chat all day about this. You have so many good ideas, good information. Really quick, where can folks go?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Crystal Connor, at Dr. Crystal Connor, and my website is crystalconnor.com.
Incredible. Thank you so much. It's been so great having you on. We love talking with you.
Thank you so much.